That is good. They make a wicked ice mocha, I have to say. I've walked through this parking lot 100 times with my babies. Coming from that direction over on the left, down the steps, around the front, and then around Dutch Brothers and off to home. Well, the sun's coming up. Whoa, almost stumbled. Ah, gee. I'm at a loss. I half thought just to go home right from here, but I think it would be good to walk a little further. Had a little anxiety attack this morning. Not big deal, it's just I couldn't pardon me. It just felt like I couldn't get my breath. I was breathing, but it just felt like it wasn't enough. You know, sometimes you want to reach deep for that sigh breath and know that you've gotten a good one, and I just couldn't do it. I was standing there in the living room next to their beds, and I realized what was happening. I seem to be okay now. I've kind of figured I'm just normally going through whatever stages there are. Oh, I wondered where they went. They used to be down the road this way, across from those stores like Planet Hollywood. Oh, there's a camper out back. Somebody's made camp in a parking lot. And Papa Murphy's, I've had their pizza. It's not too bad. Yeah, you gotta just get the one you like, obviously. St. Vinny's Superstore. And they'll pick up at your house. I'm going to start decluttering, I think. Yeah, maybe they can come to my house. Hi, Janae. That was Janae from the Allied Movers, dropping in to get her some McDonald's. Popeyes is overflowing with its product trash. The can is full and so is the parking lot. And that used to be a Sizzler once upon a time. Years ago now. But I've eaten in there many times. It was good. Of course they had really good Sizzler. But they, I guess, couldn't keep her going. Sit down meal. Not too many people, I guess, do that. They're running the drive-thrus, busy. No time for the sit-down. Of course, there's our obligatory 7-Eleven. They've got Amerigas propane. Let me keep an eye on that. I use a little propane heater in the winter. West Village Pizza. A lot of pizza places here. Pinball Arcade, Steampunk and Bar. TikTok's Workshop. Steampunk. What exactly is that? There's our local post office. And right down there is an elementary school. There used to be a middle school right across from it, but that is now a community center and the middle school is moved elsewhere. I don't know where they're going now. The elementary school is still operating. And our library, of course. I'm surprised they're still in existence, but they are. I can hear somebody yelling off in the distance. I need to be aware. I think they're off to my right somewhere, maybe a couple houses over to the right. Maybe no problem. This is so low-income housing. It used to be military housing way back in the day. But the military built a whole bunch of townhouses closer to Silverdale by Sinclair Inlet. I don't know if you can hear it, but somebody's really not up having a good day. This little uphill grade, good for the workout. I actually lived in that new military housing, or it was new then. It was really nice. Well, you know, relatively speaking, you still lived cheek and jowl, but the housing was fairly good. It's like townhouses, I guess. Walking into the sun, I'm wondering how this camera handles that. Oh, there's a little kitty hiding from me. Don't worry, kitty. I'm not the person you need to worry about. That guy's walking his doggy dog way over there. I don't know if you can see him.
When we first moved to Washington, and the kids went running after the station for the first time. It was a poultry truck. I said, "Dang it, we were just back to your
This brings me back. This has such a military feel to it. It isn't. It's all civilian, but it reminds me of what it used to be. And it's actually feels very pleasant and community-like. That was always the feeling I got walking a military base or base housing, as there was always that feeling of security and community. You could walk anywhere in military housing and know that you were in good company no matter where you were. Everybody had the same life, different degrees of it, depending on where you were in the career. There we go. It gets a little tree blockage on that sun. I'm quite sure there must be some glare. It's a beautiful start to a Saturday here in the Pacific Northwest. We have a 83-degree day coming, and then later, around 8 o'clock, they say, we are going to be hit with a ferocious thunderstorm. It's a first alert weather day. You wouldn't know it to look at this, but I guess around 8 p.m. we're going to get biblical. All the news people are excited. Weather people, for the most part. Well, you know, that gives them their meaning. I mean, you think about a weatherman's life. They stand up there and talk about a sunny day and everybody's happy. That's, you know, they can look outside and see for themselves that's going on. So the weatherman is really kind of redundant. Use your eyes and you can figure that out for yourself when it's nice. But when it's about to not be nice, the weatherman comes alive. And you can tell the difference. The excitement level goes through the roof on TV. Oh, they're pointing at the map and showing you the clouds, and they're circling this and pointing arrows at that, and giving you a timeline. First alert weather day. That's what they call them up here.